Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jumper, and today I'm going to be talking about Sephiroth joining Smash Brothers. Now, about a week ago, the Game Awards had been held, and one of the things that they showed off quite early was the new character for Smash Brothers, and that being Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. And I feel like this is a good place, or a good character to be brought into the game, because if you remember, the only other Final Fantasy member or character from the Final Fantasy series is Cloud, and he only has two alternate skins, which are only different colors depending on which one you choose, and he only has two songs. That being the battle theme, which is quite well known, and the victory theme, if Cloud wins any of his matches. And he also has the Midgar stage. And I feel like with Sephiroth, I feel like that he's quite important to be brought into Smash Bros. Ultimate, because I feel like with him being brought in, this could mean that other Final Fantasy characters, either from Final Fantasy VII or from other games in the Final Fantasy series, could be brought in, and I'm just going to talk about that in today's video. So, with Sephiroth, I feel like with him personally, I feel like he could go one of two ways, depending on how, depending on music and costume designs. So for the music, I really do hope that we're given more songs for the music. Of course, we know that we're obviously getting Sephiroth's One-Winged Angel theme, which is basically just this whole orchestral song, and which feels intimidating and feels somewhat, and it gives Sephiroth somewhat of a presence, not only in Final Fantasy VII, but I also feel like he gets more of a presence in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, because of how much because of how much the Sephiroth is seen throughout the game, whether it's towards the beginning of the game, throughout the middle, or towards the end when you get to face Sephiroth at the end of the game. And I really do hope that they bring his theme in, obviously. But also I do wish and I do hope that when he does come into Smash Brothers, that there's going to be a lot more music basically, from Final Fantasy VII. I was trying to get to there. And I really do hope that, so there could be various songs from the different places that you go to within Final Fantasy VII and the remake. And I do hope that we get to hear more songs, because I really do want more people to hear the theme or some of the songs from Final Fantasy VII, because the songs are really interesting, like Hollow Sky, the instrumental and the vocalized song. There's some other ones, the one in Sector 7. That one's more of a calming sort of theme, and I do hope a bunch of other songs that you've heard throughout the game are also come with the stage. But there's a part of me that doubts that. I have a feeling that when Sephiroth does come into Smash Brothers, he'll, like Cloud, he'll only have two songs with him: his theme song and his victory theme song. But if not, maybe. But if that doesn't happen with his victory song, it could mean that he might only bring one, and he'll have the victory theme, kind of like Cloud. I do hope that that with Sephiroth on the stage, I do hope that there's a lot of music to come. So now I'm going to be talking about his costume or his alternate skins. So we're obviously seeing the Sephiroth, in traditional, armor, yeah, and possibly I think, as we saw in the trailer, his one winged costume. I feel like that's going to be a part of his skins. But if not, I feel like that with Sephiroth, that the one winged part of his costume is gonna possibly be a part of his move, and kind of like Joker with Arsene. Whenever Sephiroth has a wing out in battle, I feel like he's gonna have some I think his moves are gonna be a lot more powerful than they would be without his wing. And that's like one of the things I'm thinking of. Like, either it's going to appear and it's going to make Sephiroth's moves a lot better and a lot stronger against other characters, or the wing is going to be part of one of his skins, kind of like how Cloud is with his Final Fantasy VII costume and his Advent Children costume, like Advent Children being the Final Fantasy VII movie. And yeah, and now I'm going to be talking about some of the future characters that are going to be in, that could possibly be in Smash Brothers. Now, I don't think that there are going to be more. I don't think that the characters, for the last two DLC characters anyway, are going to be Final Fantasy, because that would be kind of pointless. Because people might, because I feel like Sephiroth is such an important character, and I feel like that people are going to be really excited that if the last two, or one of them, or the last few characters were a character from Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy VII, people will get less hyped. So for example, if there's like another Smash Brothers game after Smash Bros Ultimate, and if again like Smash Bros for Wii U and Smash Bros Ultimate, I do hope that if there's going to be another Smash Brothers game, I do hope that there's DLC characters, and that one of them is a character from the Final Fantasy series. Now, I feel like for this Final Fantasy series, I feel like that if there's going to be another Smash Brothers game with more DLC characters, I feel like Sakurai could possibly get one or two more characters from that series. If he's allowed, then that'd be cool. And some of the characters which I feel like that are going to get in if there's another Smash Bros game, mainly from Final Fantasy VII, is some that I feel like will be a cool introduction. So one of them could be Tifa, one of them could be Aerith, and one of them could be Barrett. And I feel like one of those characters could be a cool introduction to Smash Bros, and obviously their moves will be based on the game that they come from Final Fantasy VII, and the final smashes could be like their limit breaks or something. So, for example, with let's say Tifa, she could do her somersault limit break. For Aerith, she could use I don't know, the Ray of Judgment or something, or use a healing ability that she can do, and she can heal herself down to half of the damage she has taken. And for Barrett, he'll probably use this. He'll use Limit Break, which is basically this massive ball of energy, or this massive explosion he can do in Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I feel like those, along with Sephiroth and Cloud, will make cool additions to the game. And yeah, and I feel like now that Sephiroth has been in the game, or is going to be coming in the game, I'm not too sure when he's going to be put in the game, but even though it is somewhere this month, I feel like now that he's coming into the game, I really do feel like that this has the potential to have more Final Fantasy characters, whether they're from Final Fantasy 7 or 13 or 3 or 4 or whatever. But I feel like that Sephiroth is a really, really cool introduction. I feel like that he's going to be a really cool character, and also I feel like for his final match, I feel like he's going to be. I think he's going to become his big beast angel sort of form. A picture of it will be on screen right now, for what I'm talking about, and yeah, I feel like that Sephiroth is going to use that as his become that angel thing in his for his final smash. And I feel like that when he becomes that angel thing, he's going to summon the meteor that can be seen throughout some parts of the Final Fantasy VII remake and from the original Final Fantasy VII, and he's going to like launch it to the stage, and all the characters, excluding Sephiroth, will be caught in the explosion, and they'll be thrown off the stage. It's kind of like the moon from Majora's Mask's Assist trophy, because with the moon trophy, or the assist trophy, the moon will come blazing down to the stage and in a certain direction, and all the characters that are caught up in the explosion will be thrown off the stage. And I feel like that'd be a really cool final smash for Sephiroth, but instead of targeting just one or two characters, the meteor targets every single character that's on stage, and they're given a lot of damage, and they're thrown off the stage or something like that. So yeah, and also I don't want for Final Fantasy, I don't want this to become a recurring theme for more characters to come in the game, kind of like how Fire Emblem has done it with characters like Byleth, Corrin to come into the game, because I feel like when Byleth was announced, a lot of people weren't that hyped because it was another Fire Emblem character, and this was like the 8th one. And I feel like the hype for Fire Emblem characters have gone a bit down, whereas for Sephiroth, who's from Final Fantasy, a lot of people were really hyped for that because he's the second character from Final Fantasy VII to be brought into the game, and I really do hope that there's like not that many Final Fantasy characters to be brought into Smash Brothers, because I just want there to be a lot, not a lot, but a few Final Fantasy characters, just like a small handful, and I really do hope that this doesn't become just a big I really don't want Final Fantasy to kind of take over the roster, kind of like how Fire Emblem have kind of taken over the roster in terms of their characters. So yeah, so those will be my thoughts on Sephiroth. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.